All right, welcome to week 7 of fantasy football. And I know a lot of you have been waiting for this video, and that's because I lost to Drew last week. That is obvious, so let's just start right there. I am the dud. I deserve it. Drew, I guess your team is good enough to win a game. We'll save my prediction of your game for later. But let's get to the studs of last week. Studs, Drew, you clearly are the stud. I called you out multiple times and you won. Good job. And I also have two other studs, Chris and Ben Baker, and this is why. Normally at this point in the season, I'm talking about you as one of the bottom teams of the league, and we're not too worried about you anymore. But somehow you two are like tops of the league right now. And good job, I guess. Way to come out of the basement. I think that you've been in for a little bit. I have more duds, by the way. I don't think I'm the only one that should be a dud because I got a lot of shade from a lot of you about losing to Drew, but let's just link if Aaron or Jim or Andy or Heiser or Tyler or Baker or Ben Black would have played Drew this week, you also would have lost. So you all suck too. Good job, Drew. Here's a couple of players I'm up on. I am up on these running backs, Devontae Freeman, Chris Ivory, Gurley. He's playing the Browns. Come on, he's a stud anyways. Adrian Peterson, and the Muscle Hamster. Very excited to see the return of the Muscle Hamster. Travis Benjamin and Gary Barnett, don't care if they play for the Browns. Those two are unstoppable. Whoever Diggs is, he was like came out of nowhere. Hopkins and Marshall, Steve Smith, those guys are going to get 10 catches a week for 100 and some yards a week. I also like Moncrief, now that Luck is back and looks like himself. Fitzgerald and Gates. Good job, good pickup there. When that happened. And these quarterbacks, I like Bortles. I don't know why everyone's not loving on him. I really do think that he has found his stride. Andrew Luck, he looked like he's back. Josh McCown, I mean, come on. The dude just threw against Denver, and he threw against teams before that. We got to start showing him some love. And Carson Palmer. All right, these are things I'm down on, and most of them aren't actually even players. I'm down on the message board because I agree with you. What the heck? So many people's players suck. That should have been good, and that's frustrating. I am down on Carlos Hyde. Seriously, who wants him? I've offered him up in a couple trades. No one seems to be interested. If you are interested, offer me something. Ben Black, don't be stupid. I'm not going to take your kicker. Okay? And I'm also down on no one wanting Bortles. I'm telling you, some of you, if you're starting like Landry Jones or something like that, you should be interested in Blake Bortles. Down on Denver, now that I've seen them play against the Browns and they still can't score against, I mean, we've been getting up 25 points to everyone. And Peyton Manning, he is a dinosaur. He is done. I'm down on the top 4 rounds of our own draft. I agree. Who the heck saw all of these players that should have been good sucking and these nobodies playing good? I'm down on games in London. I don't want to watch games at 9:30 and miss the end because I got to go to church. I like to go to church then rush home to watch football like every other good Christian. Teams I'm up on. Drew, it's your week, man. I'm up on you. And teams I'm down on. Ben, it looks bad, man. Your team looks bad. And Nick, I'm not sure that this Murray is the savior of your Jamal Charles injury. I think there's more hype there. And I don't see you getting a lot out of him. All right, let's get to the predictions of this week. Let's just go right to Drew versus Ben. Bad news, Ben. Landry Jones is a starter. That's a bad news for the Steelers. As in, we want Big Ben back, but it's bad news for your team. This one could get ugly. This could be a very low-scoring game, but we've now seen Drew's capable of scoring, and I give you the win, Drew. Enjoy 2 in a row. I have Aaron upsetting Nick. Welcome back, Beast Mode. I also, I think Palmer and Edmund will go big. And I think only Hopkins can match that on your team. So, Aaron, you win. I have Chris over John. Chris is ready to challenge Tyler's best running back combo statement. I think I read that in the message board. Are you crazy? He has Devontae Freeman and Adrian Peterson. And, John, I think you stand in the way of Chris's showing off that his running backs are the best. So, get out of the way, John. Chris wins. I have Baker over Heiser. The return of the Muscle Hamster. I already said that. Excited about that. Plus Larry Fitzgerald. He is a beast too. He's too much to handle. And who is Jamison Crowder? Seriously, he must be related to Landry Jones. I don't know. That'd be my guess, my bet. No clue who that is. I was shocked when I saw him on there. I have Jim over Andy. I'm worried Jim can't handle Marshall and Steve Smith, but I'm putting all my eggs into the slow and steady game of Jim Black, meaning he's going to have no one score under 9 points, but he's also going to have no one score 30. He's just going to do what he does and get enough points to win. And then last game of the week is Tyler versus me. I think this one looks really good. I am nervous about Gurley against the Browns, but I also think that you should be nervous about Bell and about Luck. And Megatron looks like he might be getting his name back. So I can't trust myself after losing to Drew, so I give this one to Tyler, and I guess I'll give the edge to Gurley against the Browns. That seems like 125 yards and at least a touchdown with receptions on top of that. So good job, Tyler. All right, that's my predictions for the week. Enjoy it. I'll see you ladies on the predictions and the thing that Annie does, the power rankings. I like it. I like all of you. Get out of here. Go Browns and go Drew. Muscle Hamster as well.